Okay, so I was gonna record this with my normal voice, but I've got a stinking cold that's kicking my ass, and I have no idea how long it's gonna last, so I'm making do with the iconic meme voice, because I don't wanna put this video off. First of all, I hope all of you enjoyed the holidays. Secondly, this video is just intended to give you all an idea of my plans and goals for the upcoming year, although it's definitely leaning more towards goals than actual plans for reasons that I'll explain now. As you may have noticed, towards the end of the year, my upload consistency dropped off a cliff. The main reason for this is that I finally managed to get my own place, but soon after that happened, my workplace reduced my hours, and as a result, affording my place has become harder. So as you can expect, I've been trying to spend more time earning money, trying to squeeze in any overtime that I can, while trying and failing to find a new or better job. Now, while YouTube revenue does help immensely, I haven't been able to upload consistently because my laptop is on its last legs. It still works well enough, but my editing software eats RAM for days. No joke, if my laptop is at full battery, then I'm lucky if I can get 45 minutes of editing time. Using it while plugged in isn't an option either, because if I do, then the fan whirs so loud that you think the damn thing is gonna take off. As you might expect, these two things have impacted my ability to be productive, which is only exasperated since I also have depression, which obviously makes building up motivation difficult. Although I will say that side of things has been going pretty well for a while now, so hopefully it stays that way. I'm slowly saving up for a proper PC so that I can spend more time working on videos, but of course that is going to take time. I have considered starting a Patreon to finance this, but I'm not comfortable with doing so unless I can offer some form of consistency in my uploads. Now, with all of that being said, I do still have a few goals and milestones that I'm aiming to achieve in 2024, so let's go over those. First of all, we managed to reach 5,000 subscribers this past year, which is incredible. Seriously guys, thank you so much. For the next year, I'd love to see if we can double that amount. Now, in terms of content that I'd like to make, well, naturally I want to continue my railway series adaptation ideas. I'm thinking that I'll either cover Henry and the Express or Gordon the high-speed engine next. I'm still working a few ideas out for these two, but once I'm ready to make them, I'll probably put up a poll to see which one you guys would like to see first. Now, just to clarify, because I do still occasionally get asked this, I do plan on eventually covering every main railway series book and story that weren't adapted into the show, so that does mean that I will cover mountain engines, triple header, stop thief, etc, etc. I also have a rather big sorta documentary video that I'd like to do, but whether I'm able to get around to that will depend entirely on my computer situation. As you might recall, my Tugs series review ended up being 2 months late. Yikes. Thanks again for your patience on that one. Speaking of Tugs, while I was only able to put out 2 videos for my first Tugs month, their reception was really good, and a lot of you guys seemed to enjoy them, so I would absolutely like to do that again this upcoming year. Also, just to clarify, Tugs A Deep Dive, or TAD, won't necessarily cover just characters, as I'd also like to talk about a couple aspects of the show itself, but I'm not gonna give that away until the time is appropriate. I also stated in my 2023 update video that I wanted to do some countdowns for the best episodes for individual characters, like the top 10 episodes that specifically focus on Thomas himself, or Edward, James, Toby, and so on. Yeah, I never really got around to that, but I would at the very least like to make a start on them this year. Now this, along with my railway series adaptations, will be an ongoing series that would last a long while. Even if I got a brand spanking new PC tomorrow, I'd want to space these types of videos out a little bit, if only because I have a bunch more of one-off topics and ideas that I'd like to cover in my content. I'm not going to reveal what these are, but I will say that my first video of the year will be one of these types of videos, covering a cool little topic that I think will be fun to do. Now just to be clear, these are my goals for 2024. They are things that I would like to achieve, but of course some of these goals could take a serious amount of time to accomplish, depending on how fast I can or cannot get a new computer. As I said earlier, I'm also in the process of looking for a new job to help improve my finances, so depending on how the wind blows, things could take a while. All in all, I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what's going on behind the scenes and what may be set to come this year. Whether or not I achieve one or all of these goals, I'm going to endeavor to make the best one yet for myself, this channel, and of course you. I never expected this channel to get as far as it did, let alone within the time frame that it did. Seriously, thank you all so much for the love and support. It really means a lot to me. Do you guys have any aspirations or goals for 2024? Feel free to share them down in the comments. As always, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe and ring Toby's bell. Now until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Stay awesome.